Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another stream. So today we are going to be continuing off from yesterday. Pretty much, there's a lot more logic to go for the stock counting logic to actually get it ready for the animations. We've also slightly modified the pick packing system. So that's what we'll be getting done today. But what I want to point out is, as you can see, there is no longer the second monitor fund. I didn't like the idea of you guys, paying for, for our first donation goal to be paying for a monitor for me. So, I scrapped that idea. I can cover that monitor. We just need to wait for that. About 20 days or so before I can get that. But I've changed the new goal to the Thank Our Animator Fund. So literally, I thought this was the best goal that we can take. I set it to $200 US, but this fund is literally going to go straight to our animator to thank him for everything he's done so far. To be honest, I wouldn't have made it this far without him. He's made over 50 animations. He's making about 8 to 10 right now. And he's been doing all of this basically for free. So the deal I have with our developers is they get a cut of the funding when when we get to the point where the game's ready to be released and we need money to register the game and register the studio and stuff, whatever's left over, they get a cut from that. So he's pretty much working for free right now, and I thought, what a better goal to make than to send the money directly to our animator. So let me just point out also, this whole donation system is not to go into my pocket. It's to cover the cost for the development of Prison RP, which is this game. So it's going to cover game assets, services like multi-streaming or other services we might need to develop the game, potential hardware for certain situations, other development costs, developer funds and stuff like this. So if you'd really like to contribute to the project, hit the donate link in the description. We've also got commands. So if you look in the description now, you'll see a bunch of different commands that's got all different types of information and links that you might want. And all you got to do is type that in the chat, and you'll get those messages with the links. But let's jump straight into this, guys. So since yesterday, we come across a bug, and all it was me modifying the objective system. So it was sort of stopping at the notification, so the notification wasn't coming up because it was literally stopping there. But we've got a lot of work to do. So what I'll do is I'm going to jump in game. Let me jump over here, make sure everything's right here. All right, we're all good here. Yep, beautiful. All right, shout out to the 4 watching. All right, jump in the comments, guys. Let me know where you're watching from, what time zone. Just so I know if it's a good time for all of us, all around sort of thing. But yeah, we're going in game now. No, we're not going in game. Oh, yes, we are. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're just going to go in game. We're going to see how far we can get with the stock taking job and go from there. So I've got all the alerts, all the commands are working, should be working properly. I've got all the work, so the stream's at an optimal stage right now. All the alerts are proper, everything's done properly. So if you subscribe, you follow, or if you donate, or if you other types of stuff like I don't know if raids or anything, but that's Twitch. But soon we'll be multi-streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick at the same time. So we'll be definitely get some more exposure, more people in the streams, and they will also all sort of be combined into one chat. So I'll be able to talk to everyone on all 3 platforms at the same time, pretty much. So there we go. What we want to do is we want to test out the stock take logic. Count all of the boxes on rack 3. Alright. And if you haven't noticed here, someone suggested to put, because like this was, if you haven't seen this yet, we changed the logic here. So instead of just packing it on any pallet, these pallets have certain locations now. So you're packing product, or you're packing stuff for certain locations in the prison, like the commissary, the kitchen, and the laundry. So yeah, that logic changed there. So now this logic had to change. So I could have went two ways. I could have made certain pallets be certain locations, but that wouldn't really make sense, and it makes it a lot easier if we just make the whole rack that location. So 3 locations, free racks. So we've got kitchen and then laundry over here. So you can't get it right. Someone suggested that, so you can't get it right. So you either go off the location or the rack number. So rack free, we need to count all the boxes. So this is instantaneous, but there is the animator is currently making animations where you'll go into a 4-second animation montage where you hold a clipboard and a pen, and it looks like you're sort of writing on the clipboard for 4 seconds, and that's the process of counting the box. So it takes 4 seconds to count the box, sort of thing. And we need to add different amounts for different pallets. That's a large pallet, that's a small pallet. So I counted that box, now I count this one, now I count this one. That shouldn't disappear. It should still stay online, because now I don't know how much to put in here, but we should be able to go back to here and input that amount. So for starters, we need to, well, this is all correct. For starters, we need to make sure that doesn't disappear. So yes, guys, this is the extended edition of the streams. We're going to be going for at least 2-3 hours every time. You know, if I can go longer, or if something really dramatic happens, maybe an hour. But we're going to make it happen. So we want to go into working now. We want to go into counting stocks. Interesting. Yeah. Shouldn't have been doing it like that, for starters. So if the total count is now that, we want to, this is what's happening. It's getting toggled away. We want to update it. But maybe change the message entirely. Stock. You have successfully counted rack 1. You have successfully counted rack 1, total amount. It needs to stay there because we need to know how much to put in. So that should be good there. Wait, let's see. This is the problem that we had. Remember here I done if animation is playing forward, but I put it here. So it didn't even consider the first time we do it. So it was literally stopping here, and it took me a while to work that out. But so yes, now it just, if it gets updated, right, the text will be updated, but instead of like popping in, it will just do the sound because it's updated. Alright, so there we go. As simple as that. So now we should know how much we have counted, and then we'll continue the logic with in the computer, so then we can actually put the right amount, and then we've got to do different logic for the pallets to return different numbers. So like a small pallet here is 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pallets, but these big pallets have got like 8 plus 2. So I'm thinking of making well, 8, 50% of 8 will be 4. Yeah, so let's just say there's 8 there, and well, anywhere from 4 to 8 here, and 4 to maybe 10 or 12 here. Let me jump over here. Let me make sure we're going in game. Yes, we are. How you doing, Dexy, mate? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to the 8 watching. Leonidas Roleplay, welcome to the stream, brother. Hello, nice job. Thanks, man. So is Leonidas Roleplay, what's that? Is that a 5M server, or is that like an upcoming GTA 6 maybe roleplay server, or some sort of channel or page or something? Shout out to the 8 watching. That's one of the highest numbers I've seen so far. But yeah, jump in the comments, guys. We got commands now. So it dropped down from 8 to 1. I don't know if that was but yeah. What we need to do is, that's right, we need to that's right, we can't do it yet. We need to go and put the animator's making an animation so it looks like he actually put on some clothes. We want to counter stock, rack free, bang. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. That logic is now not working, so we have to work this out. Or what? We need to change this to not loop through the lot and just loop for the actual pallets we counted. So what's going on? It should be going this way, setting the new text, and then if they're already viewing the objective, so that should go like that. So something is oh, that's right, it's here. Alright, so count until they've actually counted all of them, and then they're finished. So this is where they're finished. So this is meant to go this way. If they're not false, what? Oh, that's right, we've got to update. Interesting. Okay, I know what to do now. Where is it? Generate stock. We need this message. Interesting. Okay. So we need another format. Amount. So interesting. Hey, I was trying to donate earlier, but I don't think it's working. I'm from America, so I don't know if it has something to do with it, but yeah. Are you logged in? Why's Streamlabs telling you to refrain from long messages? I got to fix that too. Dexy says you're still on Sample OpenMP Discord. No, I got banned again. But yeah, and Legend says it. Legend has it that I'm the only one that actually got that has been banned from that Discord. Nobody else gets banned from that Discord, literally. But yes, it takes special skill to get banned from that Discord. Let's just say that. So we need the index now of the rack numbers. Interesting. Okay. We need to byte. We need the index of now rack numbers. No way. But yeah, alright, there we go. Alright, so there's the actual rack. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's right, string. It's a string. And I think it didn't drop down to 1 at 7. I just changed the font. Alright, so there we go. There's the rack, and here's the amount. So if they're finished, we need to send them this. And if they're not finished, we need to keep updating it. Let's change this to not get confused later on. Okay, this is starting to look ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Okay, so alright. So if they're finished, we want to say you have successfully counted rack 1, total count. But if they haven't finished, we want to continue the message, but we want to update the amount. Does that look good, guys? Love your accent. Where you from? Type exclamation point accent. So there we go. Okay. Or if you want to know all the commands, just type exclamation point commands or look in the description. Alright, so now let's try this. Let's see if our messages are getting properly updated, and then we know how much to input. Shout out to the 7 watching. It went from 8 to 7, and I thought it dropped from 8 to 1. I was like, what? Did we just get shadow banned? Live on stream? But yes, daily streams, guys. 9 p.m. Sydney time. If you want to jump into Discord, I might start doing announcements of when the stream's going to be, and actually, because in Discord I can actually do a timestamp where I can set the time for the stream, and when you see that timestamp, that it will show you the exact time for you. Well, anyway, it's from 8 to 9 a.m. Sydney time, Sydney, Australia. Or Sydney, Australia. Australia. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's start counting boxes. We also need to do a fair amount of logic to determine that we haven't counted the same box. Actually, let's try it. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, it's gonna... Oh no, it's not gonna break it or anything. But so let's go. Stock takes. Count stock. Stock take. Count all the boxes on rack 1. Okay, interesting. What? What the fuck's going on? Alright. You should have a lot more viewers, for real. People are too lazy to watch interesting things. Well, I've only really just started doing these streams on the daily, so that's the only reason why I'm up about 500% in views and stuff. It's because I've just put the work in now. So it will come. Today, the viewers are like literally doubled compared to the last few streams. So it's good. It's all turning out good. But the donations, interesting. The donations should be working. I don't know why they're not working. But anyway, I'll fix that for tomorrow's stream. But anyway, yeah. But all the money is going literally to our animator to thank him for literally getting us this far. Because I would not be able to literally have got to this stage without him. Let alone a single feature. Let alone this feature. This like working system. So we need to thank him. Um, the money doesn't go into my pocket. It's literally at the like worst case scenario going straight to the developers. Um, I'm not interested in money or a windfall. The game's going to be free to play. This is my first game. I'm not interested in making money from my first game. I'm interested in making a game that actually grows a player base and works and is fun to play. That's what I'm interested in. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make a career out of game development, not a windfall. So I've only just started with Unreal Engine just under 3 years ago, early 2023. However, I've been developing San Andreas multiplayer servers for over 14 years, so I'm very seasoned in programming. So it's a little bit easier for me to have learned Unreal Engine. But all right, so now we need to work out what the fuck's going on. I think I know what's happening actually. I could be doing it here. Oh wait, no, I can't be. It's somewhere here then. Must be something here doing it. Count boxes on pallet. Oh, okay. This is where we've got to do different logic based on this, based on the actual pallet data, which is dependent on a large or small pallet. So for the large pallet, this number theoretically needs to be more. So whatever that number is, I can store that number, and then whatever that number is divided by half, or plus half 50% of that number would be the pallet. We can do it that way. Uh, but what the fuck's going on here, man? All right, so we're stock take. We also need to do owner logic. So so if this rack's being counted, no one else can count it until you finish counting it. So that needs to work. So we need to attach owners to. We can go like this and just do attached actor or attached character. We can just do that and then check that if that exists, and if it exists, someone's counting the rack. So we probably have to store the pallet data, somehow store this pallet data inside the rack, or we'll work around, we'll figure it out. All right, so count. So this is what's happening. We're getting to here. Oh, that I think that's this is what's happening. Oh wait, no, that's if this pallet's been, okay, so we're counting the box. So this logic's wrong here, potentially. Let me get rid of that. Dropped a like. Thank you, As Crook, mate. I've been, I watched your stream, I think it was yesterday or today, the back rooms. The back rooms game's looking pretty sick, man. Shout out to the 6 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Or if you'd like to join the community, jump into the Discord link in the description. You can even check out the devlog playlist. We've got comments for the streams, all types of stuff with all types of information. So now we need to rethink this logic. All right. So once you count the pallet, we need to increase the amount of pallets you've counted. So this will go from 0 to 1. So as soon as we count one pallet, this will be 1. Oh, look. Oh. Box them out. Interesting. All right, that's adding to the count. It should maybe this will be more logical that way. So the total count plus the box amount will equal the new total count. And this is, oh, that's the count, right? So I need, this is, yeah, that's right. I need to do this. So if that now equals the last box, now, yeah, if that equals the last box, we can still count it. Okay, that was the issue, I think. So this will be max boxes on rack, but it's by default there. So now that should be logical. Remember I said in the last stream, guys, that's what computer logic is. If it doesn't work, it's not logical. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I worked on a down and revive system and added a VHS filter for the player. Not bad, man. Nice. Shout out to the, I can't even see the fucking digits now. 6 watching. But yeah, I don't know what's happening with the donations. I think I've got a lot of anti-fraud things on, so maybe one of those is you have to log in. So if you want to donate, you have to go to the link and actually log into Streamlabs, and then you're able to properly donate. But if there is an issue, I'll fix it for the next stream. And if you really want to donate towards our animator, jump into the Discord, hit me up in the hit me up in the Discord, and we'll work it out. We'll make it happen, sort of thing. We're waiting to go in game. Alright, let's do it. Just want to be able to know how many boxes I've counted, man. Come on. Is it that hard? Unreal Engine. Can you cooperate? I know you can't possibly cooperate unless I tell you how to cooperate, but just cooperate. Okay. Count all the boxes on rack 3. Not bad. Alright, so this is the moment of truth, guys. Oh, for the love of God, what the fuck is happening? What I'm assuming is the logic is not logicking. Good morning, Eric, mate. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. 9 viewers. That's the largest number I've seen. If we can get into a double digit, that'd be pretty sick. But yeah, shout out to the 9 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. That would notify YouTube to send more people in here. And we can start getting some really good streams in here. But as you can, if you're new to the stream, we've been working on this warehouse job for the last.
I can't believe this.
That's a donation. The shout out for the donation. That is the first official donation towards our amazing animator, man. Thank you so much for that donation. I can't wait to tell our animator that he literally got his first donation, man. Super dope for that. I set the goal, which is like 26 days from now, to the 1st of October. But man, thank you so much. Shout out to Vorgan Shundle. Wait, wait. that I'm pretty sure that's like a German name. Is it Vorgen or Vaughn Schedel? Vaughn Schedel. I'm pretty sure I just pronounced that correctly. Thank you so much, mate. Can't wait to tell the animator. But shout out to the 9 watching. If you'd like to contribute to our amazing animator with our amazing animations, let me just show you the animation folder. Minus, you know, some of the smart locomotion animations, but this guy has literally, look, there's over 200 animations here. So he's made about 70 animations at the bare minimum. And this is not even, yeah, that's including all of the blend space stuff. But thank you so much for that. What have we got? Yes, that is how it is pronounced. Perfectly. Hopefully it is pronounced that. Oh, well, that's you, actually, is it? Is that you, Tombstone, the donator? Thank you so much, mate. Come on, but shout out to the 8 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. But now we need to work out what in the fucking world is going on here, because it's interesting. That's not correct. That's probably what's happening. Yeah, now that's correct. But see, what should be getting called is this. And it's enabled, so this is getting fired. It's updating the text, which is what we want to happen. And if they've already got one of these bad boys open, we don't want to reopen it. We just want to send them the sound. So this should be getting fired. But because I haven't got screen messages on, so this is how I debug. It's probably not gonna. Yeah, actually, that's what's gonna happen. So we're just gonna skip that sound. So if it makes a failed sound, which is we know it's called that. If it hasn't called that, we need to know what's going on. All right. So, but anyway, let's compile that. There we go. And also, Tombstone. I haven't mentioned it yet, but you probably read it on the thing. You're going to go down. You're going to be listed at the end of each devlog now, and also at the final game credits. So, shout out to you, man. As a contributor to the project, because you've literally contributed to the project. I'm now able to pay the developer. You know what I mean? But anyway, so here we go. So now we need to jump in game. Let's just make sure. No, we're not. Yes, we are. But hopefully we can get into some double-digit views. If you're watching, mate, just send the stream right now to anybody you would think will be interested in the stream. And let's see if we can get some double-digit views in here, guys. Also, could someone potentially type exclamation point game or exclamation point project or exclamation point experience, just so I can see if I fixed the Nightbot commands. Game. I don't know if the bot's going to be disabled. The bot should be in there because it was there before. I don't know if the bots are. If I got the settings right. I think I got the settings right. Are you seeing the commands? Are you seeing the information? It doesn't look like it. So there's something else I got to fix. Thanks for that, guys. Shout out to the 9 watching. Look, we're almost at double digits. Let's jump in. So now let's see if we can hear the failed sound. Because it's literally bypassing. Maybe it's the logic within the actual objective, the animation potentially. I don't know. And it keeps becoming rack free by the looks of it. Oh, or was it? Okay. So we didn't hear the. Okay, so if I... Okay, so the logic is completely wrong. So I need to think about this logic a lot better. Uh, so that's happening, but when I... That's happening twice and then that's getting called. Interesting, interesting. Double digits. Oh, I didn't see it, but nice, nice. That's pretty cool. Shout out to whoever's watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. You actually pop up on screen. I got all the alerts. I don't know if the donation alert popped up, but it should have. At least I'll know what to fix for the next stream. But good to know the donations are working, yeah. So yeah, for the donations, there's like fraud filters in place. So you literally you've got to be legit. You've got to like log in and you've got to do it that way. 10 likes at the moment. Oh, nice. That's actually that's literally double than like the highest I've seen is 5 likes after a stream, but we haven't even finished a stream yet and we got 10. That's nice. So the streams are actually working. So I'm actually getting a result from doing them. Because I was doing like a random stream every now and then, and nobody wants to watch that once a week. You know what I mean? So what I could do... Well, that's getting called. Oh, this ain't even getting called, is it? This is probably not even getting called, so we need to work out what's happening here. Let's just make sure this is... So this would be fine. Sorry guys, give me just 2 seconds to take my jumper off. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So this wouldn't be not working. This is breaking here. So we need to do better logic here. Let's completely rebuild this entire logic, right? So what's going to happen is when we generate stock count, generate the rack, the data, and then send a message, we're seeing this. But what I need to do now is store which actors need to be counted. Yeah, let's rebuild this entire thing. That's what like it'd be more structured that way, because what's happening now is I'm literally just... Where is it here? I'm literally just like counting myself. And then I was going to build the logic around to determine if we're going to rebuild this whole thing. That's what we're going to do. If it takes us 3 hours today in the stream, we're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to rebuild this entire logic. Let's start from the scratch. I mean, from the very beginning point. I feel better too because this is fairly dodgy doing it this way. Okay, so okay, the palette data's got the rack data in there, so we can just go all palette actors, and then we can do and we can just duplicate that. All palette actors now would we won't need to. I don't think we'll need to replicate that, but we can do this as palettes to count. All right. Now we've got all the palette actors because we need it just in case we're going to be working with it. Yeah, that's good. So now when we generate stock counts, we start the stock count job, we send in the message, and this is where we're going to do the data. Interesting. This is the rack number. All right. Curious to why you are using Unreal Engine, by the way, instead of things like Unity. I use Unreal Engine myself, but lots of people tell me it's bad. Well, to be honest, in my situation, I'm a programmer. I'm not a 3D modeler. I'm not an animator. So I essentially need assets, right? And my goal is to build a game, right? And I want my game to look good, all right? So I needed to choose an engine that was able to build a good game, but mainly based on the assets I can use. I can guarantee you right now that you would not, for the life of you, be able to find enough models to copy what I've done right now in the Unity store. I don't know, you probably could, but I highly doubt it. And the way I looked into it, it wasn't the same. And the way I understand it is Unity and Unreal Engine are sort of two different engines, right? If you want to build a 3D game, Unreal Engine's the way to go. But if you want to build a 2D game, Unity is the way to go. Because from what I understand, Unity is more along the lines of building 2D games and is dog shit in building 3D games. And it's literally the opposite for Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine's good in making 3D games, but it's dog shit at making 2D games. If that makes sense. Godot is more of like a lightweight engine, probably the easiest to learn. I would if all you want to do is learn game development, I probably would suggest Godot, because then you jump straight into a scripting language and you actually learn coding. Because what you want to do as a programmer, as a video game programmer, is your goal is to do it to gain experience, right? To do it over and over and over and over and over again, and then you then you learn programming logic. Once you've learned programming logic, then you don't have any hurdles or brick walls that are stopping you from being able to do the things that you want to do, because you've learnt the basics of the programming. And I think the best way to do that is to jump straight into a scripting language, and that would be Godot. But yes, that's the way I understand it anyway. So shout out to the 6 watching, but we're rebuilding this bad boy now. Alright, so now what we want to do is when we tell them where to go, we need to store which palettes they can interact with, and then we can do the logic from there. And if they're able to interact with the palette, then they can. And what we could do is, instead of having a boolean in here and resetting it like this, it has been counted, we can just remove it from the array. So we need to go for each here with a not with a break, because we need there's 3 palettes, so it needs to store 3 array elements. So here's all the palette actors. and then we can potentially break this. Okay, interesting. Palette data. Palette data. Unreal does need to work on performance. I feel they are pushing the much high-tech features. Yeah. Well, to be honest, actually, apparently, I think the owner or one of the higher ups in Unreal pretty much said, or Epic Games pretty much said, the reason why games are unoptimized, at least at our level, indie gamers, beginners, all that type of stuff, is because we are not optimizing it properly. You know what I mean? Like, it's a controversial thing that everyone's like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about, but deep down, he is correct, because in a sense, an engine is a tool, right? So you're using the tool to create the game. So before you even open the engine, you need to work out, is this the engine I need to develop the game that I'm trying to create, right? And if the answer is I'm trying to create a massive open world, not a chance. With the bare minimum, by just you would have to literally do extra steps yourself to be able to optimize those things. You'd have to go out of your way to be able to allow a massive open world to work in Unreal Engine. You know what I mean? Obviously not using Lumen and stuff. But see, that's where I think people are getting confused. Like, people are like, oh, Lumen and Nanite's no good, this and that. Nanite's good for maybe a lot of detailed meshes that you want to render at the same time, but Lumen is real-time lighting, right? So people are trying to use it in in open worlds, and that's fucking a ridiculous thing to even consider, because real-time lighting is only something you need in a cinematic format, right? In a cinematic sense, if it's a cutscene, right? Then you use Lumen, because then you have dynamic lighting. You can make the cutscene look sick, but you do not turn Lumen on in a fucking open world. That's where I think the issues are. You can easily develop a game that is unoptimized in Unreal Engine, but look at the size of these games that have been created. Like, look at The Witcher. The latest one is in Unreal Engine 5, and look at the size of that thing. Do you think they just built the game in Unreal Engine with all the default settings and all the default functionality? No, you need to introduce your own functionality, your own technology, to optimize your game. So, to be honest, this may be a controversial thing, and people might not agree with me, but I actually agree with what that developer says. If the fucking game is unoptimized, it's not the engine's fault, it's your fault as the developer. But I could be wrong, but that's how I look at it, literally. And I knew that, I understood that before I even seen him say that. You know what I mean? So that's how I understand. It's really it's easy. Instead of saying Unreal Engine's unoptimized, let's start saying Unreal Engine's very easy. It's very easy to create an unoptimized game in Unreal Engine if you don't know what you're doing. Essentially, or you're trying to create something that is just not going to happen with the capability of the engine, type of thing. But anyway, so now we've got palette datas. Now we need to compare palette datas to their actual this one. Interesting. Rack number yet. Yeah, but so in short, the reason why I use Unreal Engine is because it's literally the best engine possible to make a game on par with AAA, based on the assets that are available and the power of the engine. And with the game I'm trying to make now, very plausible in Unreal Engine. You know, because we haven't got a skylight, we haven't got an exterior. We're not trying to optimize interior and exterior lighting all at the same time, let alone fucking running Lumen to do that. You know what I mean? So that is me understanding the engine and the capabilities of the engine, even the limitations of my hardware to build a game that is like, you know what I mean? Because the way that the game is built is dependent on you. You know what I mean? It's not the engine's fault if I throw in a fucking skylight and start trying to, you know, balance interior and exterior lighting, and all of a sudden the fucking frame rate tanks, and I'm like, oh my god, Unreal Engine shit. No, I'm shit. You understand? It's anyway, that's just from a seasoned programmer's point of view that understands game development. You know what I mean? Like how things work in games. But anyway, so I don't know. Let's stop ranting and let's start fucking developing. So now uh, if one of these pallets is the actual pallet that they need to count, which is the same rack of the stock take job, then we can add it to the array, the new array. But what we should do is, just so we can do this operation again, we should reset that array, and we can reset it. We can also reset it after. Actually, I think this is a better way to do it. Looks better, I think. We can clear an array, removes all the content. Beautiful. All right. So now we want to set the array. This can go here. Now we want to set this bad boy. Add item. Would it be add item or set array element? No, it'd be add item. Alright, so now we've got a pallet count. So now we know exactly what pallets we're at. So now when we interact with the pallet, we can pass through the pallet ID. What the fuck? What happened there? The fuck? Okay. Pallet actor. Oh shit, what's going on here, man? Palette actor, alright. So now we can remove it from the array. See, we don't need to now know any total box counts or how many pallets have been counted, because we can just wait until the array is finished. This is not where, okay, so okay, total box count. Okay, total box count. We need to change that logic to vary. Find the item. Or -1 if not found. Okay. So now, interesting. This is where they interact, and this is where we start counting from the palette the amount. But if we won't even reach this point actually if, but let's just do the safety check. Okay, so if it's a legit palette, or if the pallet's in the array, then we can total box count plus the new amount is the new total amount, and then we can set that bad boy. This is we do this logic somewhere else. Look at this nonsense. Fuck me dead. Alright. All we're doing is counting the boxes and adding it to the thing. Actually, this is probably where we should update it, actually, yeah. Okay, then in total equals 3 or more. Oh, total box count, interesting. The number of rows, oh shit. Wait, oh wait. When should we remove it? Near. Total boxes counted. Just so I know. This will just go to 3, and then I'll know that that we're finished. This will go from 0 to 1, and 2, then 3. And this, if that is more equal to 3, then we know, then we can update. Alright, so now that logic actually might work. Okay, you successfully counted the rack. Remove item. Which is this. Shit. I don't know what to do. Alright. Alright, so now if it's accountable pallets, we add the amount of boxes to the total counts, and then we count the amount of pallets we counted. Once we've counted 3, we can, oh interesting, we need to remove this over here. Okay. Alright, so, okay. So if it's a countable box, we add the amounts that's on the pallet to the total box counts. Then we remove the pallet from the array, and then we count them as at the amount of pallets that we've counted. Once we've counted 3 pallets, we can say you've successfully counted the rack, and then update the, or continue showing the number so we know how much to put in. But if they haven't got there yet, it will say keep count. It will say pretty much what it says at the start, but it will update the amounts. Does that make sense? Okay, interesting. So now this should be good. Let me jump over here, check up on you guys. Shout out to the 5 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. We'll be going for an hour now. Probably going for at least another 2 hours. Another 1 to 2 hours at least, at the bare minimum. So now we're jumping in game. So hopefully it's going to work now, because I'm not doing it in a dodgy way. Because my main goal at the very start of building systems is to just, get it working. Just get it working however you can. Then you can understand how it works, and then you know how to optimize it once it's built complete. But make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing, or if you'd like to contribute to the development of this game and pay our animator, jump into the link in the description, or type !donate. There's a link over to the donation section on Streamlabs. The money's going directly to our animator, who's done a lot of hard work, man, and this isn't happening. Maybe if I click that, then we can go in game. Shout out to the 5 watching. But yeah, I just seen 55 on the clock, which is, if you if you get numerology messages like that, that's a very good thing. Big good changes are on the way. Big changes happening. Okay, beautiful. Okay, okay. So now we should theoretically. Knowing my luck, we'll get in there and the exact same thing will happen. But yeah, can't wait to tell our animator he got his first donation. He's gonna be pumped. All right. Fuck me dead. So this is all just still working the same way, but something else is happening. I have no idea. And the way I'm going to do it is this. We need to find out where on earth this shit is fucking. That's finishing the packing job. That's counting the pallet. Oh, fucking hell, man. Can you see what the problem? Let's see if you can figure out the problem of this node right here. I didn't click the fucking enabled button. See what happens when the logic is not logicking? It's not logical. Therefore, it's not programming logic. It's therefore a bug. But alright, for the love of God, how long have we spent on that fucking check mark? That checkbox? Sorry, guys. Sometimes this stuff just goes straight over my head. I can't believe that. Alright, so now... a good thing come out of it. It forced us to do the logic in a better manner. We could have done it the same way before because you're still increasing the number, but we're optimizing so it only loops. Oh, it doesn't even have to loop through those. You know what? We can probably avoid that. Yeah, just do it the way we've done it before by counting boxes. Because you can only count 3. And just avoid using the array of the pallets altogether. I'm going to do that. It should be a very quick fix for that. Wait. No, I need to know. I need to know which one it needs to. I need a store. I need to know which ones I can do. Oh, that's right. So then, sorry guys, I just got to do this. This would actually make sense to do this then. Because they're at the wrong pallet. If this gets called, they're at another rack essentially. So what we can do is tell them to go to the correct rack. which would be maybe here. You're at the wrong rack. Where is that going to be? Fuck. It would be here. I just need to do this so I get the exact same message so that they're not different. What? Fucking what? You're at the wrong rack. Alright, so that would just be a totally new message. Sorry, I've lost where I was. Which is be here. You are at the wrong rack. Go to number. Oh wait, shit. Format. Shit. I could have used this the other time I did that instead of converting it over to string. Okay, you are at the wrong rack. Go to okay. So now that should work. So now we shouldn't be able to literally count any pallets unless they are the correct pallets. And we should actually see the message now instead of it being removed instantly. I don't know how that did. I didn't click onto that like and check that. But how? How would we go for? Wait. Hour and 14 minutes. Shout out to the 5 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Or if you'd like to contribute to the game and become an official contributor to the project, jump in the links, the link in the description, a donate link, or type !donate and donate to our animator. We've already had a donation today, so shout out to that guy, Vaughn. I'm not going to try and pronounce it again, but I got it correct anyway. So let's do this. So now we should actually start being able to progress now. And it took us an hour to figure out that checkbox. Sorry guys, sometimes this stuff happens. It's real-time live game development, you know what I mean? I'm also a beginner too, so there is probably things I'm not doing correctly. Rookie moves and all that type of stuff. But as you can see, definitely capable on doing this game. Very, very simple game this is. As you can see, all that's happening is interactions, like interactions, and you do a process, and like to add visualness to it, you do an animation, whatever that animation is. But yeah, very simple concept. This game. Let's jump in. Beautiful. So now we should legitimately be able to count boxes. For the love of God. God have mercy on us all. Alright. Count all the boxes on rack 2. Alright, beautiful. Bang. Beautiful. Oh, rack 3. Okay, the rack's changing for some... Oh, the rack's incorrect. That's what's happening. The rack's incorrect. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh. Okay. That should fix that. Should be good to go now. But yeah, if you'd like to join the community, jump into the Discord link in the description and jump over to the Discord. This is what it is. We got you'll be landing here. We've got a bit of information there. We've got announcements, different types of announcements and stuff that I do here about the game. We've got different types of showcase stuff. This is sort of him sending me videos during the development of these animations that we're literally using now. We've got all the devlogs there, we've got all the streams here, we've got a changelog that gets updated every build, and we've also got listing our animators and also the assets if you'd like to check out the assets. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are. That's 148 members. So yeah, if you'd like to join the community, jump over there, guys. I've got to remove at least that message. Oh, what happened here? Fuck, I hope this didn't die. Alright, yeah, that's good. Everything's still good, yep. Shout out to the 5 or 6 watching. I'm assuming by tomorrow or the next day, the animator will be done. And we'll be able to implement the animations into here. It'll be fairly simple and fairly quick. I probably won't do that on a stream. Once I get them, I'll just implement them into the system, finalize the system, and then I'll do a short. So if you're not on my TikTok, we've got over 1,000 followers over there. Make sure you go over and check out the TikTok. You can type exclamation point links in the chat to go to that. Yeah, I post the shorts on YouTube as well. That's probably how you found this channel. But yeah, also on TikTok as well. So the links that it's my link tree link. So it's got all my socials. It's even got my GitHub. If you'd like to go check out all my old code, you're free to do that. Yeah, at my GitHub. Link in the link tree in the bio if you or just exclamation point links. And yeah, I don't think they're actually popping up. Actually, I don't know. Fucking hell, I done all the settings. I made sure they're right. I don't know what's going on. And I unblocked the bots. Maybe there's something, I don't know. But what I could do actually, because Streamlabs bot is working, I can just transfer all the commands over to that and get rid of Nightbot, because Nightbot's fucking ridiculous. That's what I can do. So they'll be the same commands, I'll just be done through Streamlabs. Because Nightbot is just not cooperating. Come on, man. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. The fuck? Okay, I can't. For some reason, can't go full screen, or unless I go like that. So now we should be able to count boxes correctly, at least. We're hoping. Fingers crossed. Count all the boxes on rack 2. It should stay at rack 2. 4. You've already counted this pallet. That's because of this technicality. Okay. There we go. You have successfully counted rack 2. There's 11. So now we can type 11 here and see what happens. Nothing. Alright, so now we can go to that point. So at least all that's working. What I should try before we proceed is that I cannot count the wrong rack. And I cannot count the same pallet twice. We need to at least get that done. And then we can move on to the actually finalizing it. Which shouldn't actually be much. Much work, like, and then we'll literally have all this logic done and ready for the animations to be implemented. And then once that's done and this working system is done, the 2 jobs, then we can start focusing on the NPC system, because I'll also have the animations for that. He's also working on the animations for the NPCs. So yeah. And what I'm gonna do too, if you're still watching Tombstone, you're actually I need to keep an updated list of all you contributors. So you're actually going to be inside the game files as well. Inside the game files, inside the game credits at the end of each devlog, potentially listed on Discord as well. And what I can do is, if you want to join Discord, I can probably work out a way to set a role for you when you donate, and you can become an official donator role on the Discord. So we'll have to hook all that stuff up. Alright, so now we're double checking we can, all this palette logic's good. Let's double check this is correct. Yeah, laundry, rack 3, okay. So you're at the wrong rack, go to rack 2, so that's wrong. It's showing it's showing the rack that the pallet is, which is the wrong struct, but it's still half working. So there we go. We can't. You've already counted this pallet. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, beautiful. So there's that done, but we just need to work out the wrong struct that we got. This is not going to work. So now we need to go to... That's correct, but you're at the wrong pallet. You're at the wrong rack. Go to rack number, which is the pallet data. I need... counting data. Beautiful. So there's that done. So now that's all fixed. So now we can go into start seeing what's happening with the finalizing. Let's go to the initial point where you actually click the button. Alright, so we click the button, we generate stocks. No, that's that. We need to, interesting. We need to do this one. When I click submit. When they submit, we can dispatch picking or, oh, interesting. Okay. Ah, that's the wrong fucking one. Shit. Oh, that's there. Okay. Stock. That's the stock. So this is wrong. We need to. How's it finish? Generate, start, and update the stock list. So we haven't even got that logic yet. So we need to create a new thing. This will be, we'll just put it at the server. So finish counting job. Type of information we need to send through. The computer main widget. So what are we doing with it? Clear and list items, that's right. I thought the input just put itself there. I was like, what? Computer main. Alright, so now I have can be able to empty the list. So what we can do is interesting. Okay. So now when we press the button, this is going to get called. Okay, so now what we need to do is we just need to objective. Objective. So we need to remove the objective because we don't need to show that anymore. What we can do is do an objective sound. The objective is going to make its own sound. Okay, so that would. Okay. Yes, we need to. Okay, we need to get rid of that. Okay, and then we need to set certain stuff. Oh, that's right. We don't need to reset that. So theoretically, this is all that needs to be done. Just tell them how much they earned. You have successfully counted the stock and earned uh, shit. Fuck. Alright, finish scanning job. Now we can. Where's that fucking thing? Yeah. I like to get my stuff right there in the middle. Bit of an OCD thing. Alright. So now we can local total earnings. This needs to go here. You have successfully counted the stock and earned that much money. So there we go. So when they finish, we remove the objective. We calculate their earnings. We give them the earnings and we tell them how much they've done. So that should be us, guys. Let's jump in and check that. I mean, should you get more for counting boxes or more money for counting for packing boxes? I guess packing will be slightly longer, so maybe you can get maybe more money. Let me know in the comments if you like that idea, guys. But I've done something to my back before the stream. Oh. Alright, so we should be good now. We should be able to count. Yeah, we should be. This should be literally. There's a lot of in between logic that I haven't considered yet, but I did think about. I just forgot about it. Like all different types of situations. That's right. We need to code in owner logic now for the pallet. So if somebody is, that's right. We need to do so. Only one person at a time can count the logic. Because what's happening is, yeah, we can actually remove that. I think I already have, but. So yes, we need to do a little bit more work to the palette logic. Count stock. Can all the boxes on rack free? Bang. Bang. You at the wrong rack. He's showing the wrong fucking thing still. You at the wrong rack somehow. So 9. We also need to, we also need to do logic for if they put in the wrong number. But right now we'll put in, you successfully counter stock and earn $2.60. So there you go. So there's 2 bugs here. When you interact with that, it's saying go to rack 2. Whoa, it's now saying go to rack 2. Even though I finished a job. Interesting. So there's definitely a lot more logic. So you're at the wrong. So this is getting called. Okay, so that's the problem. Is I'm not undoing my state. This is saying going to the wrong rack. And the number's not the pallets. Shit, I need to determine what they're doing. Oh, wait. No, this is stock take. Oh, shit. No, oh, counting. Counting. So now that's correct. Now this one, there, yeah, I fixed that one, but I didn't fix this one. I thought I was fixing that one. Alright. Do we need this counting logic anymore? I don't think we would. It'll only be here. Not replace references. Fuck. Set and get. Okay. Where's the get? Shit. If it's nowhere else, we don't need this logic. Yeah, because we're storing that now. So shit. So. Oh, interesting. So now this now needs to be. If it's no longer in the array. Oh shit. Oh, for the love of God, man. So now we need to check if they're stock taking, we need to check if they counted the box, which would be the pallets. Get all pallet actors, get pallets to count. We need to find an item of itself. If that equals -1, you've technically have already counted the pallet. But we need to make sure that this is removing it, so we're removing it as soon as we count it. Okay, beautiful. So now, I think we've hit that time of the stream where I need to go to the toilet or the bathroom, the shit house, whatever you would like to call it. But I'll be back. So what I usually do is I just throw up the original intro beats and hopefully we can entertain you that way for 2 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Alright, so that's where we're at. So that's something I thought of. We need to quickly remove that logic. Alright, let's just do this quick little fix here. So we want to count the box. So now we need to do this logic. Let me go like this. So depending on this, determines how many boxes we're going to say there is. So if the pallet's large, interesting. I'm not in a function. Fuck. That's going to be a pickle. Fuck, I just have to put it here, man. Boxes on pallet. Total boxes on pallet. Make it just that little bit more readable. Very important to have readable code. Because you're most likely going to forget shit and you want to... Oh, fucking hell, that happened. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Alright, so now, okay, the total boxes on pallet will be 4 to 8 for a small. And let's say it's a 4 to a 6, or an, wait, no, another 2, another 20% of that. Let's just say it's 2, or another 50% of that will be 2. So, interesting. Four to 8 on a small, then an 8. Let's just say 12 on there. That would look a lot more realistic, I think. Alright, so there we go. Now it's actually, the numbers might be a little bit more realistic now. So that should be the final version of that. So let's jump in game. Let's see if this is going to start working. Shout out to the 8 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing, or if you'd like to donate towards the comments. Finally, he can see comments now. Yes. The proper comments too. So big new streaming setup here actually. So yeah. Hopefully I can get a second screen going. So then I can have this on a second screen, and I can just look at that screen, and I don't have to like stop development and come back here and all that type of stuff. But yeah, we're jumping in game now. That's all right. So really, we're pretty much ready now for the animations, and then that will just upgrade everything and make it look super cool. And then we can work out something else we can do potentially, or I can just start doing some gameplay. So jump in the comments now, guys. For the rest of the stream, would you like to see me jumping in game as a CO, as an inmate, show you all the features, talk about the game, or would you like me to continue developing? Maybe we can find something in the bug list or something. So jump in the comments now and tell me what would you prefer me to do. So let's see if this looks a lot better now. Count all the boxes on rack 3, 6 boxes on a large, 14. Yeah, this looks a lot more realistic. So alright, we've got 20 boxes on this rack. It looks a lot more realistic. That's what we've got to do. We've got to do this logic. So I've already forgotten the fucking amount. 20. We can do that right now, actually. That's what it'll have to be in here. Okay, so interesting. Shit. Amount input. Okay. Get. Interesting. what would it be? The text amount, text. Shit, I have to figure this out. Which tooltip text, hint text, get text, get text. Okay. So can you check if that's empty? Text is empty. Okay, beautiful. So that means I haven't put anything in there. So if it's empty, we tell them to input something. If it's not empty, then we can continue. Okay. Send notification. Alright. This needs to happen as well. Which is just closing it so then they can actually see the notification properly. Error. You must input an amount of pallets counted. You must input the amount of pallets you counted, the amount of pallets you counted. So if there's something in it, now we need to actually to integer that bad boy. Oh fuck, integer, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so now we need to get, so what's this going to be? We need to get the number from the counting data. Total box count. So if we need to do it to text, maybe. To text, integer to text. So now that's the amount they got. So if this does not equal, okay, does not equal that bad boy. So if that doesn't, okay. Very good. Jackie Bobaki, you're probably saying that it work because it works now. Yep. Okay, so there's that. So now we can. So now if it doesn't equal, we need to tell them that it doesn't equal. Invalid amount. Please try again. So there we go. But if we reach this point, we can finish. We've actually inputted the correct number. Oh shit. Okay. So what do you reckon, guys? Nice? So there's our logic. So now we can only input the correct number. Not shout out to the 9 watching. Definitely got a lot more people now in this stream. People are starting to probably take notice of the stream now. I only really started about a week ago, started to do daily streams. But I'm going to be doing daily streams from now on from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sydney time every day. If I do take a day off, I'll post something on YouTube and I'll let you know that I won't be streaming that day. But if that would just be me either taking a day off or potentially working on the game, just not doing a stream because there's no time to do it. I'd rather just, like, because when I'm fully in development mode, because with the streams I'm trying to think about entertaining you all at the same time, and I'm not saying things that I probably would if I'm fully focused on it. You know what I mean? So yeah, sometimes I like to just spend the whole day developing myself. So what's the go here, man? Okay, there it is. But I think this is pretty much the logic now. So it's pretty much complete. We've pretty much, yeah, I don't think there's literally anything else we can do for this anyway. All we would need to do now is wait for the animations, and once they come in, implement them. It's very simple. It should be simple to implement them. At the point of the counting, all I need to do is put a montage and make them count, and then on the completed pin, I continue the code. It's as simple as that. So instead of instantaneously counting a pallet, you go into a 4-second counting animation, and then you count the pallet. So it will take 12 seconds to count the rack. Slightly a little bit longer actually than the pick packing. Let's just double check that's working. It should tell me I'm not allowed to do anything. Alright. You must put on work overalls first. Now we're counting stock. And it keeps going rack free. Okay, we need to look into that. Okay, 19. Okay, so that's not working. And it's telling me to go to the same rack for some reason. Generate stock count. Yeah, that logic was useless because I could just do that. Okay, so that would be the interesting. Oh no, that's right. Then I'll minus it to the index. That's right. Minus it to the index of the enum. Yeah. So this is incorrect. Yeah, this just takes a little bit more, going through it all until I find out all the issues and that. But we're pretty much there, guys. How long have we been going for? 2 hours. So there's a pretty decent stream for today anyway. So we're pretty much trying to waste time to, not necessarily waste time, but we're ultimately waiting on the animations. So this doesn't necessarily need to be done right now, but it pretty much is. So we're at a point now where I just need to fine tune it, make sure I fix any bugs there is, really think the process through, just in case we need more logic. That's right, we need to do, I'll put this here. So we need to, see, that's something we can do right now, but what I need to do is build owner logic into the palettes. Okay, there's that. So what we can do now is actually this, the racks automatic numbers. I'll show you what I mean by this. So with these racks, as you can see, it's the rack number, and then I'm setting that where I could just literally go off that to set that. So this is what I mean. So this rack number is either 1, 2, or 3. All right. And the location will be entries, dispatch locations. No, it wouldn't be. The rack number would now have to be subtracted. Now that will be that index, so we can go to byte, and then to dispatch locations, to enum dispatch, and then go like that, the location, and then this no longer exists, so we can get rid of that. So there we go. So now nothing should change here. Bang. Bang. Alright, there. So there. So now I'm just putting in one field, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. And depending on what that number is, it depends on what it's listed there. So there's that little fix. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are, guys. That's probably where I'm gonna leave this stream. Shout out to the 8 people watching. So we're starting to get people in these streams now. So they're going to be daily streams from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sydney time every day until unless I take one day off. And if I do take a day off, it will be 1 day off to either rest or work on the game. But that's probably where I'm going to leave it, guys. If you're new to this game, jump in the description, go to the Discord link in the description if you'd like to join the community, or if you'd like to contribute to the project and become an official contributor in the game, and go and get listed in potentially in the Discord, definitely at the end of devlogs, and definitely at the final game credits as an official contributor. And the fund we got right now, if you look up here, we've actually got thank our animator fund. So this is our first donation goal, which I thought was perfect to be able to pay our animator, because this guy is literally, where is it, credits? This guy is the only other developer that I've got helping me, and this guy is working his ass off, man. He's made over 50 animations, amazing animations as well. And as you can see here, he's pretty much working for free basically right now. So this will be a super cool way to be able to thank our animator. These donations are not going to go into my pocket. I am not going to give myself this money. If I end up with extra money for some reason, our developers are going to be happy because I'm going to be directing it straight to them. But this is mainly to cover game assets, services, hardware potentially, and other development costs, whatever it may be, but also developer funds. So if you'd like to donate to that, jump in the description and check out the link. But that's probably where we are. If you're new to the game, jump in the description and check out the devlog links, or you can check out the link. Oh, look at that, double digits, guys. Wow, it's the first time I've seen double digits. I'd hate to sort of jump off the stream right now, but we sort of reached a point where we've got practically what we needed done. Now I just need to sort of sit there, really think about it, and finalize it, and then hopefully by then we'll have the animations. And once we got the animations, what I'll do is I'm just going to give you a little bit of a... So what we'll do is I'll start showing you the features of this entire game in gameplay format. So let's... so this is what we've done so far, pretty much. We'll start with the CO. We'll go and check out all this stuff the CO can do. This is going to be pretty cool. So since there's 10 of yous here and we're at double digits, I'm not going to just love yous and leave yous. I'm just going to jump in game and I'm going to show you all these features. So this is going to be pretty cool. I'm gonna there's a lot of features actually. Not a lot, but there's a fair amount that I can show you right now, sort of thing. Alright, so let's jump in. So what do we got? We got COs, we got tasers, we got ability to search inmates, ability to handcuff inmates, ability to uncuff handmates, ability to segregate. We've got CCTV cameras. We've got you know, door logic and stuff like that. We've got a charging system. I can't really show the charging system because the NPC is not there anymore, but I need to drag someone over there to be able to... I will drag an NPC player over there for it to work. But yeah, the charging system is pretty much just inputting charges at your own will against the player. I'll show you the room and stuff. But yeah, should be jumping in game now. So yeah, what I'll do is just in case you're new to the stream, I'll jump in, show you a couple of these features that we've already got going, and that might be us for the stream. But as you can see, we've got a taser, we can holster and all that type of stuff. We can tase this bad boy. It goes into a real... Let's see how good our animator is, guys. See how amazing our animator is. Like, look at these type. These are really like, and he's in some cases using motion capture to do these animations. You know, so what I can do is I can handcuff him. There's like, look at these animations, guys. Top shelf animations and all custom as well. All right, so we got that. So now, what I want to show you is you can actually tase them when they're handcuffed, and it looks super cool. So that's him. What I'll do is I'll unhandcuff him, then I'll search him. Get up. Get your ass up now. I'm sick of your shit, brother. I'm sick of your shit. But I'm going to unhandcuff you because you've been fucking cooperating. Oh, look at that. That was an issue. What's going on here? I should have unhandcuffed him. He hasn't finished. Okay, so there's a bug because I modified it slightly. But let's search him. So, as you can see, I need to work out what that issue is. But yeah, you can search them and then confiscate any of their items at will if you'd like to. Let's go check out some more of these CO features. We've got a CCTV, and this is a CCTV. There's 14 cameras. So there's cell block A, cell block B, cell block C, and this is real time. These are actual CCTV cameras with scene capture components on it. So if there was players online right now and they're over here right now, you can literally see what's happening in real time. So this is a way for COs to sort of spy on inmates and stuff. So you've got ABCD, you've got the SHU 1, SHU 2, you've got the interrogation room, you've got the charge room, which is in the interrogations, you've got the medical, you've got the recreation 1, you've got another side of the recreation room there, you've got the commissary room. So as you can see, this is real time. So as you can see, he's like, you can see him in an idle state. I put a little bit of an effect on there just to, and also put this little watermark thing there. So we've got commissary, warehouse 1, warehouse 2, which is the other side of the, there's the camera there, and there's this camera that will just in there, sort of thing. So they're actual CCTV cameras. But there's that, there's a CCTV, but obviously, you know, we've got maintenance sections, which allows the inmates to literally get into the maintenance section and go through ductwork and maintenance rooms and all that type of stuff to get on this side, the restricted side of the prison, because this only opens up for COs. But literally, an inmate could rush, like inmates could rush in right now, technically, if they really wanted to. So all sorts of shit like that can happen, you know what I mean? We've got interrogation room. If you want, you can interrogate the player before you bring him in here and officially charge him. You have to get him to go stand over there. and then you're able to access his charges via here. Okay, so that's bugged. I haven't done any of that logic. I haven't. So when I click this, it's meant to say there's nobody in there. I actually remember now I didn't even do that type of logic. So okay, make it so there has to be a player in charges trigger to be able to use the computer. Alright. Otherwise it sends a message saying there's nobody there. We can't access their charges. But yeah, there's that. Let's potentially jump in now quickly as the inmates and look at some of these features. Alright. Let's get into that. Let's do this. How many have we got here? We've got 6 watching. Shout out to the 6 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Or if you'd like to contribute to the project, jump into the donate link in the description. And you can donate towards our Thank Our Animator Fund, which is going to be going directly to our animators to thank him. So I set it at $200 US. I thought that's a nice little payment, you know, to say thank you, you know, for all he's done so far, and potentially we can give him payments later on for his future work. But let's jump straight in, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to yeah, show you a couple of these features, show you where we're at, just in case you're new, and then I'm going to finish up the stream, guys. And potentially, because I've been going for 4 days now, constantly in the streams, I may take a day off tomorrow or I may not. It really depends the way I feel. But so if there isn't a stream tomorrow, there'll be one the next day. So just know that. And the streams are at from anywhere from 8 to 9 AM Sydney time. Sometimes it could be 10 AM in certain situations, like I need to do something or something. Alright, so here's the inmates. Alright, so we've got pickups. So there we've also got an inventory. We've got drag and drop inventory, obviously, as well, and also stacking inventory. This is all broken, but these are our access cards for the doors. For the doors, as you can see, there's a prison door. This means normal players. This is inmate access doors. So any door that says prison door, inmates can access it. They're sort of locked in this side of the building. But there's like restricted doors, which obviously you can't enter if you're an inmate. Only CEOs can enter stuff like that. So you're sort of stuck here. You're sort of stuck on this side, and the only way to escape this is to literally get a maintenance card, escape through the maintenance section, and come out this side. But anyway, there's that door logic and stuff like that. So now we've got a shank. What I can do is I can pull that bad boy out. I can show you another insane animation like this. Boom, there's our death animation. Look how sick our animator is, guys. There's that. We've got our inventory system, obviously, but we've also got our storage where we can store items and stuff from our inventory, and this actually saves and is personal to you. So nobody can steal this stuff. And oh, I was about to jump out and fix something, but there's that. So we've got that. What I can do, that's throwing it, but I can holster it if I want. It's actually in my inventory now. But there's that. Obviously we got the nurse, and she heals you if you go into a wounded state. I'm currently not wounded right now, but here's the commissary. So here's the commissary guy. You can pretty much buy all types of food. So I can get that. Let's buy maybe a drink so I can show you the animations. So here's eating animation. Here's a drinking animation. Pretty cool. So there's our commissary. And obviously you can buy cigarettes, and cigarettes are an inmate currency. So one cigarette is worth $1. So to be able to buy contraband and stuff, and the way you buy contraband, or order contraband technically, because you have to order it, and then you have to order it from this guy and then go to the dealer in the sewer to be able to obtain your contraband. So and you, like there's money, you probably can't you can't probably see this right now, but there's like money up here and also cigarette currency. So when you go to this guy, he's like a contraband menu. So you can buy, you can order, see, I can order a shank. So now I have to go to the dealer in the sewer to get it, or I can order, you know, a maintenance card, and now I can actually get to the sewer. So what I'll do is I'll quickly just run down to the sewer, because that's pretty much all the features that we got now. But I'll run down to the sewer so I can show you what it's like escaping custody. Actually, it's not going to work because the whole thing's broken. Yeah, it's not going to work because the whole thing's broken. Yeah, I can't get through the maintenance door, but I should once I buy the maintenance card, which should be down highlighted down here. But that's pretty much where we are, guys. So yeah, if you're new to the game, go check out the devlogs, the live streams. If you'd like to contribute to the project, jump into the link and go donate to our animator. But anyway, guys, that's probably where I'm going to leave the stream. Anywhere from 8 AM to 9 AM tomorrow, Sydney time, will be the next stream. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.